Haven't mastered telepathy yet, but I will. Hi, it is Alpha Snake One, and I am really tired, and I'm surprised I'm even doing this. But I said every Friday, and I'm gonna make a video every Friday. Okay, the thing I've been thinking about is, where does creativity come from? And I think that that answer correlates with the answer, does man have a soul? And I got to think about it, I'm like, okay, the brain is a bundle of nerves. And here, let me go ahead and make an outline here. Okay. I'm not gonna make the brain. Well, okay, I'll make a brain. Okay, there's a brain. I don't even know if you can see it on the camera, but there's a brain. Okay, and then there are nerve endings in the brain. Bunches of little nerves. And these nerves have synapses, places here and little gaps where the next part of the nerve connects to it, but they don't really touch because there's a space where electrochemical signals are sent to and fro. These send, these receive, and it just keeps going on in an endless network of nerves, a ton of it. Now, we can put nodes on our brains and say, okay, this is the section of the brain that is creative, because on the computer it lights up when someone does art or reads or tries to write or something. That's the section of the brain that's associated with creativity. But if you take that lump of meat out of the brain and just look at it, all it is a bundle of nerves and a whole bunch of other stuff, just a bunch of chemicals. So my question is, see now here on my diagram, all these little, I don't know if you can see it, but all these little blue areas, I'm representing with electro, and then there's all these little packets or chemicals. So we got these electrochemical packets moving back and forth between the synapses, and that sends information from one section of your body to the next via the nerves. And in this section is just a bunch of jumbled up nerves in order, of course, but to the untrained eye, they're just everywhere and chaotic. They're not. And then, it's just this vast network. Now, where does creativity come? Because it's just these things plus cells and other things doing their jobs. It's all that mixed into all this, and it's just an organism. But how do we come up with an original creative thought that no one's thought of before? How do we come up with something new? How does that happen? How does that work? I mean, is there something in the brain, or basically ideas that are brand new and original or ex nihilo, made out of nothing. I mean, no one's thought of it before, so it just comes out of nowhere. I mean, is it a chemical process or electro process of oh, I've learned this, and I'm going to build ideas upon these ideas, and then I'm already kind of creative, so let's say this one big idea that I came up with, well, I'm going to make a story about it. I mean, does it work that way? Is creativity just a bunch of building blocks of what is already in existence, that, like our basic instincts are one thing, then we're taught things, and then we grow in knowledge, and then we build on that knowledge, and then we interact with that knowledge and kind of make funny stories about just random everyday knowledge, and just, I mean, is that the way it works, or does it truly come from nowhere like a soul? I have no idea. I want to hear from you guys. I mean, I have my opinions, I have my beliefs, but I want to hear from you guys. Leave some comments and stuff. Let's get this thing figured out. I'm not expecting to get it figured out. This is YouTube. Think about it. And just leave me some comments and stuff. And, this is pretty cool, though, the way everything works. I mean, if you really think about it, your thought process is just a bunch of electrochemical signals going from nerve ending to nerve ending, going to various parts of the brain that fulfill certain, jobs. I mean, that's all it is. But it's still fascinating because, man cannot come up with anything that advanced yet, and probably never will. So, this is Alpha Snake One, and you're watching Alpha Snake TV. And don't forget to subscribe to my other channel, Alpha Snake One, and then make sure to subscribe to Alpha Snake TV, and please subscribe to Sean Rogel-Friggle. All three of my accounts, and you'll just find a whole bunch of different cool, skits and stuff. And I'm sorry that this was just kind of a throw together thing. I didn't really have a good idea, but this idea has been kind of bugging me, so I thought I'd make a video about it. And you know, that's pretty much it. Next week I'll have a much better video, much better thought out, and maybe a few guest stars. I don't know. We'll see. So this is Alpha Snake, and you are watching Alpha Snake TV. Yeah.